40-year-old $30 million to go start a business I've never done before? No one. But he did. And, we took that $30 million and we 20'd it for him, 20 times. And when we sold. Oh, thanks, guys. It's his least favourite business because there's no metal tubes attached to it, the metal tube that goes across the land or across the sky or up in the sky, but it's the highest margin business. But, I learnt that from that, I was so empowered. And so that screw it, let's do it, meant do your work, but then give them a go. And as long as you've seen the whites of their eyes and they've got the passion, then, be brave and back your team. Now, this is something that, this is off-team topic, but I think it's just one of the coolest things I learnt there that I thought I would share with you guys. And this is how at Virgin, how I learnt that we could create sustainable competitive advantage and drive innovation. There's a real practice that they do there, and this is how we did the businesses. So what we did is after we'd gone and done deep customer insight. So as I said, I was out in Castle Hill meeting with all the mums who wanted to go to the gym but couldn't because, well, I felt really uncomfortable there, and I don't really want to walk past all the, the bench pressing guys, and I've got the kids hate it, so I can't go there. And then I was meeting with all the city people going, oh, well, I've only got an hour, so I don't want to do this, and, it's too hard for me to get changed and bring my towel. And so we did all the customer research. Then we came back, and there was just the two of us, and we wrote down on one side of the whiteboard all the customer bugbears, all the pain points. Write them all down. And then we went, if you suspended everything you know, what is the exact opposite of that? Okay, so number one, contracts, right? What's the opposite of a contract? No contract. So could we actually do a gym with no contract? Oh, no, no, it's the way the industry's done. All right, well, let's just suspend that. Let's write no contract. All right, the ladies don't like walking past the weights area. So what would you do? Well, make them not walk past the weights area. What's the exact opposite of that? Okay, I don't like putting my kid in there because he watches TV into the crash when I'm at the gym. So what's the opposite of that? Okay, get the kids working out. We had a mini kids spin class, all these cute little bikes. It was so sweet. And then we do with kids Pilates and kids meditation. It was so cute. So we did this thing called Design to the Opposite. And what that enabled us to do was to create competitive sustainable advantage and innovation in a market where it was previously said there's no way you're going to crack this. So as I said with contracts, we did no contract first market in the world to do that, and we blew up fitness first model. And now there's so many different ways you engage with the gym. You can not thank me for that one. You can thank my colleague, my co-founder, but that was a good one. You can thank me, though, for the customer experience. I was obsessed with the customer experience. So to get that 45%, remember that attrition rate that I needed, we built out this whole journey on how to engage people. We had people calling, going, hi, we really miss you. Are you coming back? You spoke about those glutes. I think they need a little workout. We did free programs for people every 6 weeks. We hired a grad and made her call out everyone, call out 20 people a day to get live NPS figures, which we called our love levels. And the next morning, we would write up the live yesterday NPS figure from 20 customers and go, okay, they loved this, they did not love this. All right, guys, this is our stand-up. What are we going to do today to change that? So we just did things really differently on the customer journey or customer experience. This was before CX was a cool thing, guys. We did and that was by designing to the opposite and putting like everything on the left-hand side and then going over here and going, well, what would you do just completely opposite with no commercial constraints? Well, you do no contract. Okay, so what do you have to believe to make that work commercially? So we had to put in the customer journey pieces. We had to hit this attrition rate. And the only rate we're going to hit that attrition rate was by having people want to come. So it is possible, I believe, if you really think about all your customer issues and going, oh, well, they just really hate filling in forms. Okay, great. What if you didn't have to fill in a form? Now, there's a use for AI. All you have to do is say these things here on a note text and send it to me, and I've, got ChatGPT to fill in a form for me. I don't actually think that works. You probably have to lose llama or something, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, how would you actually not have people fill in a form? Or when I went to a beauty salon, I don't want to fill in a form. So how would you get around that? What would you, if you had to suspend all your legal and your commercial reasoning, what would be the opposite?